Reminder for all viewers, this video was recorded in December of 2025 before 2026. This information has credits to people who originally had the idea of talking about this topic. Shoutouts and information I found for this video and credits will be at the end of the video. Thank you and enjoy the video. Comfort collars, the type of restraint guests, riders, and employees hate notoriously. Whether you get hurt just from the comfort collar or an incident happening with the comfort collar. In this video, we'll be talking about what a comfort collar is, why people hate the comfort collar, my opinion about the comfort collar, specific rides that have removed the comfort collar, and an incident that has happened regarding the comfort collar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coastal Thrills. You guys are probably curious, what is a comfort collar? A comfort collar is a secondary restraint that goes around the neck and the shoulders, kind of like an over-the-shoulder restraint. Comfort collars were first introduced in 2012 for the Skyrocket 2 model roller coasters made by Premier Rides. However, for some people, the comfort collar is not comfortable. A YouTuber by the name Zootaloopers went on Tigris at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And while he was riding Tigris with his friend, the comfort collar hit his neck. Zootaloopers also talked to a staff member talking about the comfort collar. The staff member says that the comfort collar is pointless and should not be on the ride. Instead, it should be a seat belt. In my opinion, when I ride Electric Eel at SeaWorld San Diego, the only thing that annoys me with the comfort collar is when you're riding the ride, the comfort collar does also hit you in the neck. Here is a tip. When you're riding Electric Eel or Tempesto, try and be the first one to board and sit on the right side of any row that you are on. This way, your neck will not get hit as much on the ride. On March 12th of 2023, SeaWorld Orlando's Skyrocket 2 model coaster, Icebreaker, removed their comfort collars, and now it is just the lap bar and a seatbelt. Not only this, but the height requirement was changed from 54 inches to 48 inches. In a most recent post at Busch Gardens, Tampa, the ride Tigris on December 19th of this year also removed the comfort collars and started operations on December 20th. This is also good. However, the height requirement is still 54 inches at the moment. Once again, like Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando, Tigris also replaced the comfort collar with just a seatbelt and the lap bar. The video you are about to see is an incident that happened on July 9th of 2024. A family from Tucson, Arizona went to SeaWorld San Diego, and her daughter rode Electric Eel. While her daughter was riding Electric Eel, her comfort collar came off while she was riding. Let's go ahead and watch this video because there is some drama.
This ride's going 62 miles per hour, flipping upside down and doing multiple turns. What's not to say that that comfort collar doesn't come up and that metal clasp strikes her in the face.
Tucson mom and her 10-year-old daughter are warning families who may be traveling to SeaWorld in San Diego this summer about their terrifying experience on a roller coaster last week.
Yeah, the mother claims the comfort strap on her daughter's seat became loose mid-ride and that park staff did not do enough to address their concerns. 13 News reporter Ashley Bowerman has their story tonight.
Selena Higgins and her daughter Ariella are still shaken up after riding SeaWorld San Diego's Electric Eel roller coaster on July 9th.
It was horribly scary, and it's a 47-second ride, and it felt like it was 5 hours just to get back down.
Selena says mid-ride, her daughter's comfort strap unclasped.
As we get to the very, very top where we start to do the twirl action, which is where you first start to become upside down, thank God I just opened my eyes and happened to look over because Ariel is now screaming that she sees she was calling it her seatbelt's flying in front of her face.
The family claims in this video, filmed by Selena's niece, you can see the straps flying in the air, which has now been seen on social media 7 million times.
I felt like I was rising and like I was not like secured really good.
Petrified, Selena says she held down Ariella's straps until the ride was over. She says she frantically alerted ride operators about what happened, but says nothing was done.
They immediately loaded people back on that ride.
Selena says they immediately took their concerns to guest services. She says they apologized and offered her 4 free tickets, but she wanted more to be done.
Well, I just wanted them to take some safety precautions. Stop the ride for 2 seconds, check the straps, maybe do 1 safety run. That's not asking a lot.
After Selena explained what happened to a manager, he asked if they read the ride's disclaimer. In a statement to 13 News from SeaWorld San Diego, it reads in part, quote, "The harness this family is referencing is called a comfort collar, which is intended for the rider's comfort and is not a restraining device. The lap bar and shin bar are the only restraining devices on the coaster, and they remained securely in place throughout the entire ride. Signage at the entrance of the ride indicates that the comfort collar is for rider comfort only." But you can see in this photo taken by the family where the second half of that disclaimer reads that both the comfort collar and the lap restraint are required to be secured before the train can be dispatched.
What I find interesting is how they dispatched the ride when they gave them the platform scan, platform clear, but yet the comfort collar moved on its own in the middle of the ride. Because at SeaWorld and Busch Gardens, what they do is they actually also have cameras to make sure that the comfort collar or your lap bar or anything, if an unlike event happens, they have cameras and they can notify that something was going on.
Another park disclaimer reads, "Hold on tight and remain seated with the comfort collar secured at all times during the ride."
And when I read that to him, he literally said I could call the phone number on the website for further help and then ask security to escort us out.
Selena wants to know why they were escorted out of the park. She says moving forward, she just wants SeaWorld employees to be less dismissive with people's concerns.
The driving force is just purely spreading awareness at this point and trying to keep other family members safe.
Ashley Bowerman, 13 News.
Honestly, that is horrible on the theme park's part, not the family's part. And some of you guys on the other side would be probably, well, she must have unbuckled her comfort collar in the middle of the ride. If she did, the SeaWorld staff members would have notified or let the parent know your daughter was doing this. They did not say that, so therefore this is not any family member's fault, the daughter's fault. This is a theme park fault at this point. They also got kicked out. We don't know the full story, so we can't really blame everything on SeaWorld San Diego, but you mostly get the idea. We cannot blame SeaWorld San Diego for everything, but I will say we can blame that specific customer service-wise. You have just call us on the phone. Sorry, but you guys are kicked out by security, which I don't know if there was anything more added to the story. From this news article that I found, it looks like SeaWorld didn't respond back from what I understand. But I do have some good news for you guys. SeaWorld San Diego closed down Electric Eel for refurbishment. Not to mention that they added new things, such as new safety videos in the screens at the end of the station and in front of the station. And also, SeaWorld staff members, from what I see, since I go to SeaWorld San Diego often, they're checking to make sure that the lap bars are securely tight, they have the comfort collars locked in place, and nothing flies out. Now, since SeaWorld has taken action, I will forgive SeaWorld San Diego for doing this. Clearly, the mother and the daughter are not going to forgive SeaWorld, and I 100% understand why. Well, my friends, that's going to end off today's first video of Coastal Thrills. I really hope you guys enjoyed this information or just wanted to know why people hated comfort collars notoriously. If you liked it and enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And this would really appreciate me out and help support the channel. Now, here's my question. What do you think about comfort collars? Comment down your thoughts below. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.